Hello friends, this is Richa Sharma. Welcome to my channel Let's Study with Richa. Today we will discuss role of class teacher in inclusive education. Teacher is the main person, okay, who spends more of the time in the class with the students, and they can learn, they can understand what type of problems the students are facing. First is knowing about the diversities of the learners. Diversities means the differences. What is the difference between the two students? Okay, in this role actually he has to function as professional diagnostician who can read the symptoms and signs of the impairments and difficulties associated with one or the other disabilities of the CWSN, means child with special needs or disabled. The students who are having the any problem, any difficulty, the teacher is a person who can analyze them, who can diagnose them, who can check while doing their work what type of problems they are facing and how it can be removed. They can give the way to resolve it. So then they make a report, the diagnosis, to the parents, school authorities and professional therapists, etc., for the follow-up action. As I told you, after making the reports, what is the problem coming, where is the problem coming, and then after how it can be solved, they can give the suggestions. So a teacher can help to know the diversity of the learners. Next is knowing about the strengths and limitations of the learners. Every learner has some strengths and some limitations. It doesn't matter that it will be only in the students who have no disability. Even with the persons having disabilities have some strengths and limitation, but the problem is nobody wants to focus on their strengths. They see only the limitations. So teacher tries to learn the strength and limitations of the children and tries to provide them help and support accordingly wherever it is needed, wherever they need help and wherever they need support. Both should be given accordingly at the proper time. Next, teacher tries to encourage the disabled students by motivating them to participate in activities according to their strengths. When they see their strength, then they should encourage them, motivate them to participate in the activities where their strength can come. And to improve the limitation, they should motivate them, they should encourage them also to forget their limitations and try to do in that particular activity also. Okay, so next point is providing instructions and learning experiences fitting to inclusive setup. To make an inclusive setup a great success, the main role is of the class teacher, because he has to focus on the current situations while dealing with the disabled students in the classroom. Okay, so teacher has to adopt himself in the manner, like to adopt the methodology of teaching, which type of different methods they can use to make an inclusive setup a success. Okay, according to the needs of the students, and as the needs or demand of the students changing, the disabled students changing, so they can change the methods also of the in they can change they can make changes in their teaching, in the method they have chosen for the teaching. So these are the changes that only a teacher can do while teaching the students, both abled and disabled, and can make changes in the methods according to the need and demand of both the students. Okay, to create situations in which the learning of the learners of the inclusive class is maximized. This is the responsibility of the teacher to create a situation where both the persons, both the students, abled and disabled, can make best utilization of the capacity, and also to improve, to neglect the negative impact over one or the other section of the learner. Okay, there should be no negative impact of any situation or of any teaching. Okay, so teacher has to take care many of things in the classroom to make use of teaching learning aids and equipments suiting the requirement of an inclusive class, especially in the form of useful multisensory aids, ICT based applications and assistive and adaptive technologies. This is a responsibility of the teacher. To devise and employ the suitable drill and practice work, the practice work should be given in this way, the both the students will be able to do it. Okay, and the evaluation should be done which suits to both students, and will fulfill the demands of all the students. Okay, so next is to work for providing suitable co-curricular activities. The co-curricular activities should be in this manner that it should be helpful for the all-round development and growth of the students of both type, able and disabled, and should not be having any discrimination. Discrimination means कि वैसे इसको हिंदी में भेदभाव कहते हैं, but here we will use the sentence discrimination as a when the same opportunity is given to both two persons having some changes according to their capacity. Opportunity is given to both persons having the able person and disabled person, but having some changes according to their physical capacity or according to their mental capacity. Okay. So next is helping in the creation of inclusive environment. It is a responsibility of the teacher to create an inclusive environment. How they can use their knowledge, their skill, their interest, their attitude to create an inclusive environment so that both the able and disabled students can try to learn and can try to actively participate in the activities. Next, to encourage others in the school to get in habit with a positive favorable attitude toward disabilities and disabled students. Okay, but they should not discourage the other students. Next, to work and cooperate the school authorities for getting financial help and assistance from the government, center, state and local authority under the various schemes. This topic I have already discussed in my last video. If you have not seen, so please you can check it. Okay. Next, to help and work for creating a cooperative and collaborative environment of group learning for the learners of inclusive classes, helping each other in their own ways for the growth and development of all. They should work for they should cooperatively work and help to each other. Next, helping the children with disabilities in their adjustment and functioning. Sometimes all the equipments are provided by the schools, but they need some type of some sense of adjustment. So teacher can help them in by providing them the help in some adjustments. They may allot the most appropriate seat and accommodation for the disabled children in the classes and other workplaces in relation to the nature of their impairments or disabilities. Like one student having problem in eyes and they can't see properly from the back side there, so they can arrange a seat in front desk so that they can see properly. If they have any hearing problem, then they can provide the alternative solutions for that. So this type of problems can be handled by the class teacher in the classroom. They may help them in the use of the assistive and adaptive devices. As I told you, many equipments are provided by the schools, but sometimes they need help while using these equipments. So teacher can provide help in that. They may help them in gaining positive attitude towards their impairment or disabilities, building their self-esteem and self-confidence. They have some problem, maybe in physics or maybe in any form, but they should get a positive attitude regarding that also, that if they have this disability, still they should try to do the other activity also. So there is a need to create a self-confidence in between of them. Okay. Next is they work for encouraging the disabled for their full participation in curricular and co-curricular activities according to their capacities, limitations and aspirations. So they should be given the chance in both curricular and co-curricular activities. Next, collaborating with special or resource teachers and other professionals. There are many other professionals or special teachers are also in the schools. So class teachers also have to work cooperatively with others. Like there are special teachers or resource teachers, educational psychologist, therapist, clinical psychologist, general physician, eye and ear specialist, speech and communication expert, rehabilitation professionals. So teachers should cooperate with them whenever they need their help regarding any information. Guidance and counseling personals. These all staff members are also in the inclusive setup. Seeking active cooperation and involvement of all the stakeholders. There are mainly two types of stakeholders are involved in this setup. One is parents and other is community. Parents are the main stakeholders in this work because they have more concern regarding their students, regarding their children, that maybe they are not ridiculed, harassed, sidelined or get depressed on account of his or her disability. Okay, so they should be involved in some sense so that parents will also give them confidence that their children are safe. And secondly, teachers can also get help from the parents while dealing with the disabled children. So they should be involved in the inclusive setup. And community people may also provide their valuable services and contribution in the form of donations, doing away with discriminations and negative feelings towards the disabled in the community. They should also force their force their children to play with other disabled children, so that they will get encouragement from them also. So these are the role of teachers they have to play in the inclusive setup. I hope you liked my session. If you liked it, so please like and share it and subscribe my channel. Thank you so much.